Hi, my name is Keegan Fabian, and I retired from soccer at 20 years old. Um, I grew up in the U.S., Georgia to be specific, and I've always really loved soccer since I was small. Um, when I was small, I was a big fan of Hazard, Eden Hazard. In a world full of Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar fans, I was always tranced by seeing Eden Hazard play. He really something about just watching him play is what made me fall in love with the game. And when I played, I always wanted to emulate him in some sort of way. I my position growing up, I was always playing a left wing. I still to this day play left wing. Um, I'm right-footed, so I could cut in and shoot that sort of thing. Um, but I always dreamed of playing for Chelsea one day. Even though living in Georgia from the U.S., it's a far out dream, but they always tell you dream big. So that's what I always wanted to do. So I would push myself and work towards that goal. However, I'd been playing since I was 8 years old, which is actually kind of late, most would say, seeing as how my dad was a coach. Um, I started playing in a small, non-competitive league, and then I started progressing as I got older. But around that 13, 14 range year, that's when you got to really sort of lock in if you want to go pro. And at that time, I was playing for a competitive team, but I wasn't a main player for the team. I was always just a sub, just a guy coming off the bench, just another face on a team in a tournament, not someone who you would remember at all. And that really burned inside of me. I really hated that. And I had a couple of games at a youth age. This is uncommon in the US where I didn't play a minute. I would go all the way to a far out game and I wouldn't play a minute. And it really burnt a fire in me to keep pushing myself. So I would have my dad make training plans and schedules for me to follow, so I was always doing extra work to get ahead, trying catch up to teammates who were further ahead of me, getting more minutes, and I would try to see what I could do to get on the field. I just wanted to be a contributing factor. Even if I was on the losing team, I wanted to be impactful in some way. And at the end of the day, I ended up making it pretty far. However, when I was in high school, I never played for the varsity team. I couldn't make my own varsity high school team. For 4 years, I tried. Each year, I got so much better. Like, from my freshman year to my senior year, I had improved so much. I was honestly shocked by myself when I really look back and see the progress. However, at the end of the day, I wasn't what my coach is looking for. As a winger, I was always more skillful, not pace. I've never been a fast player. I don't know why. I've had endurance, but speed was never something I was sort of gifted with. And it just didn't end up happening. I never made the varsity team. To be fair, I was on a very competitive high school. I was at a very competitive high school for soccer. My senior year, they ended up going to like semis in the state, which was great for them and all, but I couldn't have cared less, to be honest. But despite never playing a minute of high school ball, I ended up making a college Division III NCAA soccer team at Piedmont University. And I was there for 2 years, my freshman and sophomore year. And in that time, I totaled 90 minutes played. Actually, I think it was sub 90. This is being a part of the travel team that would travel to and away from games. At every home game, every practice session, every conditioning, fitness, mid-season workouts, post-season workouts, and over 2 years, I got less than 90 minutes. So after that, and for other reasons as well, I ended up dropping out of, or not dropping out, I transferred schools. and I left Piedmont, which was honestly a very expensive school as well. We couldn't afford anyways, and I ended up going to a more local school to my house, Kennesaw State University. I'm currently there playing division, no, not even division. I'm playing club soccer. Club soccer is essentially supposed to be a non-competitive league where you just sort of play other colleges. Occasionally we scrimmage against USL teams, but it's not really a competitive league. Uh, Essentially, in doing this, you've retired. Your competitive days are behind you. So, in that aspect, I had considered I was done. Thought this is the end of me playing. Um, but my family, they still push me because they know how hard and how long I've been working at this, just playing soccer for so long. Especially my little brother, he's always really really upset with the fact that I don't push myself to keep going and try and go pro, because he sees the ability I have, and I know he's he's upset because he knows how long and how hard I worked for it, and I want to leave a good impression for him, but at the same time, a couple of things added together, and I ended up falling out of love with the game. But it wasn't out of love with playing the game. I fell out of love with the competition of the game. I found I was always on the losing side. No matter what, I was always gonna be last one picked, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter how much harder I worked and how much further I progressed. It was always like I was not what people would want as a player. They want something else, and I'm not that kind of player. I'm not a big player. I'm not a fast player. I'm not a super strong player, and those things always worked against me. I could have gone more in the gym, gotten bigger, maybe tried and got faster, but at the end of the day, I think I started to realize if I have to be what someone else wants me to be to play the game I want to play, it's not really for me, is it? I'm doing all this for someone else, and I want to do it for me. So I still play, but it's for me. Yeah, it wasn't an easy choice. But yeah, my little brother, he still wants to go pro. I tell him not to do it for me. Don't try and push yourself if it's not something you really want. I want you to be the best at whatever you want to do. Don't try and be whatever I want, because I know he looks up to me, and at his age it's kind of hard. So I know my videos are usually a bit more funny, a lot more entertaining for sure. I just wanted to let y'all know a little bit more about me. I don't really share much. I've kind of just been making fun videos for a long time. I haven't really been talking much about who I am behind the scenes. But yeah, my dad's from Trinidad and Tobago. I've said that a couple of times. Y'all haven't seen much of me playing soccer, but I've done it a couple of times. I have a few videos. I think I may have only one video with me actually like playing. I'll probably link that one. But yeah, if y'all want to see more of me playing, I can definitely record some of me playing as well. But yeah, I am Keegan Fabian, K Fabian 27, and I retired from soccer at 20 years old. Although there is still a chance I end up playing like semi-pro or pro somewhere, just getting money, but not for, I don't know. I really don't know how far it would go, to be honest. but I really want to play as long as it's fun. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to hear more, or if you want to hear no more of this and want to see me get back to the good stuff, the comedy. I don't know if it's comedy. It's kind of weird stuff. This video probably got like 5 views, 2 likes maybe. So hit that like button and it'll put a smile on my face. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Go tell your mother you love her, and have a great weekend as well. Adios.